So I'm just getting out, doing a little bit of maintenance out here on this package unit. I was going to be changing out filters. I got my filter panel door off here, and I noticed right away that these filters are like spotless, which kind of threw a red flag up to me that something else is probably going on. I know this is a belt driven unit, so I was kind of curious if maybe the belt was snapped or anything like that. So next I pull off the panel right here that covers up the blower compartment. Clearly you can see the belt is still intact. Tension's not too bad. There's a lot of little micro cracks in this thing. You can kind of see them actually pretty decently in the video. So I definitely will be writing it up to replace, but clearly that's not the problem. Another thing is this is a VFD driven one. It's a OEM VFD. Don't love this particular spot or the protection this thing has, just because I know when certain people sometimes pull these panels off and it's rainy, it'll suck water off the top down and in. You can kind of see a lot of like what looks like water splatters all over the place here, but so far, you know, I don't see anything crazy. Obviously it does have a code on it, the EOC3. It actually looks normal. I don't know why it's wigging out like that on the screen, but EOC3 is the overcurrent trip during deceleration or stop. So this is the little like paper deal that comes with the unit, which I mean I always try to leave them in here just so I have a copy on site. And then next I kind of just went over here to the little fault readout on here, and it's basically just give me the fault, the little red fault right there, and then it's reading out. It should read out here in a second. Supply fan VFD failure. So with that being said, this particular site, we did lose power recently in this area, and I know sometimes those power outages really screw up these VFDs. I've noticed it more so on a lot of these York ones. For some reason when we have power outages, sometimes they'll trip out with a code, or just have weird issues on not resetting. So I'm going to try the simplest thing right at the get-go. I'm going to basically kill power, reapply power, and just kind of see if it clears that code or not. Like I said, if it just, I don't know if the power flickered here or what exactly happened, but I know like a lot of this particular area I'm in lost power a little while back. I do have a thermostat where I can look up the history, and it looks like this one's actually been down. Now that, you know, I've been looking into this more, I ended up looking up online to kind of see, and I have seen this one's been kind of a little finicky, not keeping up, which is making me feel that this fan has actually been down for quite some time. So yeah, I'm going to try cycling power and then kind of see what I see from there. So I ended up powering everything off with the disconnect here. I just turned the disconnect down to shut it off. Just wanted to let everyone know, like when you do that, you got to wait, I'd say a good at least solid minute, but you'll see this screen here will go, you gotta wait for the red, everything will like de-energize, but it takes longer, it's not instantaneous, so make sure you're watching that. Once that de-energized, then I reapplied power. This went into like a startup mode, and it does like a little countdown on the screen, and you'll see it like count down. So it went through that whole process of doing that countdown, and then once it got to the bottom of that little countdown, it kicked on the fan, because it does have a call for fan right now. So with that call, right now, looking at this screen, it's supposed to be running at like 26 hertz. It is running slower, but this belt is definitely looser than what I thought. It's pretty, kind of lost its grip. It's like really smooth on the outside of the belt. So it's actually slipping slightly, and it actually is slightly loose as well. But everything is energizing up like it's supposed to. So I think that fault code could have been possibly from the belt just slipping, is why that could have tripped, or it could have been power outage. I'm not totally certain, but regardless, I'm gonna get a new belt in here. It takes a A50 belt, so I'll be getting a new belt in here as soon as possible, and hopefully that takes care of everything here. You can see now, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but the compressors both just kicked on. So yeah, looks like we're back up online. I'm just gonna need to get a new belt out here. So yeah, just kind of walking you through on what I was seeing and what I was doing, but it's pretty simple, straightforward stuff. But yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you have any extra comments to leave on the VFD stuff, feel free to leave it down in the comment section. Or if you've gotten that fault code before, feel free to let me know what your cause was. But yeah, that's everything on this one, and thank you guys for watching.